When you're in the market for a new vehicle, the thrill of that fresh model smell, the tech upgrades, and the promise of better fuel economy is pretty hard to resist. But before you sign on the dotted line, there's a critical question that could cost or save you thousands of dollars. What should you do with your current vehicle? Should you trade it into the dealership or sell it privately? It's not just about convenience, it's about a strategy. And right now, with used vehicle prices fluctuating and economic uncertainty still in the air, being informed could make all of the difference and put some cash in your pocket. Let's break down what really matters and what dealers aren't always eager to tell you. Let's call this a financial fork in the road, where most Americans don't have the luxury of keeping their old car when they buy a new one. And it's common to use your current vehicle as part of the down payment as a trade-in. The question is, do you take the easy route, a dealership trade-in, or invest the time to sell it yourself? And here's what you really need to know. Dealerships rarely offer you the true market value of your vehicle. Their goal is to make a profit in reselling it. Makes sense? They're in business. That's not shady. It's a business deal. But understanding that helps put you in the driver's seat when negotiating. Say your car's private market value is $15,000. A dealer might offer you $12,000, maybe less. And that's a $3,000 difference. Money that could go toward reducing your loan, upgrading to a better model, or even offsetting rising insurance rates. But there's more to it than just the sticker price. This is why trade-ins still have an advantage. And in some cases, you can take that trade-in and make a smarter financial decision, especially in states that offer a sales tax break when you trade your vehicle in. Here's how it works. Let's say you're buying a $40,000 car and you're trading in a vehicle worth $10,000. You'll only pay sales tax on $30,000 difference, potentially saving hundreds depending on where you live. Not every state offers that, so again, do your homework. That tax savings can level the playing field or even tip the scales. If your trade-in offer is close to what you'd get on a private sale, do the math. That difference makes sense sometimes to trade it in and sometimes to sell it on your own. And don't forget, trading in means less hassle. No listing, no strangers, no test drives in your driveway. But the sweet spot is when to trade and when to sell. And that's where you really have to do your research. Timing is everything, especially when it comes to maximizing your vehicle's value. A good rule of thumb is to sell or trade before the vehicle's factory warranty expires. That's what makes the most sense. That's typical: 3 years, 36,000 miles for basic coverage, or 5 years, 60,000 miles for powertrain, and it's important that you know that. Now, why does it matter? Because buyers, whether they're individuals or dealerships, value cars that are still under warranty. It reduces their risk and makes your vehicle easier to resell. If your car is paid off, in good shape, and sitting under that mileage threshold, you're in the golden window to act. What if you still owe money on that car? Can you still trade in a car with an outstanding loan? Yes, you can, but it's not always a clean transaction. You have to be careful you're not upside down, meaning you owe more money on it than it's worth. Then you don't want to roll that into the next loan. That's financially a foolish move. Now, if your vehicle's trade-in value is less than what you owe, you're dealing with a negative equity, or I call it upside down. You'll either need to pay the difference off out of pocket or roll it into the new loan, which I don't recommend, which means you'll owe more on the new car than it's actually worth, and you'll be upside down in the next loan. And that will be difficult to get out from under. That's how many car buyers end up in the endless cycle of upside down loans. Don't let that happen to you. Call your lender and get your payoff amount before heading to the dealership. Then research your vehicle's value. Use tools like Kelley Blue Book or Edmunds or Auto Trader. And if you have positive equity, meaning your car is worth more than what you owe, congratulations, you're in a good spot. That difference becomes a down payment toward your new vehicle. So you want to pay attention to the market. Use used car values that have been wild swings all over the place, and it depends what it is and the time of year. A convertible will always sell better in the spring, and a 4x4 will obviously always sell better in the winter. And during the pandemic, when prices shot up due to supply chain issues and new vehicle shortages, well, that would have been a great time to sell. I sold a vehicle myself. And while things have stabilized somewhat, the used car market remains strong, especially for vehicles in good condition with low mileage, and you have documentation to prove you took care of it. That means now could be still a very good time to sell it privately, particularly if your car is under 5 years old, has mileage well below that national average of 14,500 miles a year, and has been properly maintained and has clean service records. On the other hand, if prices are dipping, or if your vehicle has high mileage or cosmetic issues or collision damage, it may be smarter and less stressful to accept a trade-in offer and move on and let the dealer deal with the headache. Dealers and private buyers alike care about two key factors: mileage and condition. A well-maintained low-mileage car will always command more money. Before selling or trading it in, though, get your car detailed. Fix those small cosmetic issues. Replace worn tires or dead batteries, and that check engine light. Take care of that too. Presenting a clean, well-kept vehicle isn't just about appearance. It signals to the buyer that the car has been cared for. And don't forget the service records. A stack of maintenance records can easily boost the car's credibility and its value, and it shows that you took care of the vehicle. If you decide to go with the private sale angle, there could be some strings attached. Selling your vehicle privately on platforms like Craigslist or Facebook or eBay Marketplace or AutoTrader can net you the highest return if you're willing to do the work. You'll need to write a compelling, honest listing, take quality photos and video, answer questions, set up and attend meetings with strangers, and handle the title transfer and the payment. If your time is tight, or if the thought of negotiating with buyers is unappealing, trading it in might still be worth the financial trade-off. But if you've got a desirable vehicle and the patience to sell it right, a private sale can easily beat any dealer offer. Knowing the numbers, making a smart call can be the best way to get the most for your trade-in. And there's no one-size-fits-all answer for every trade-in. Whether you trade in or sell privately depends on your current vehicle's equity, your time, your finances, your tolerance for hassle and other people. But what matters most is that you go into the process informed. Know your vehicle's value, know your loan payoff amount, understand the tax implications if your state allows it, and weigh the time it'll take to sell the vehicle on your own and the frustration that it can bring as well. But car buying doesn't have to be an emotional roller coaster. Done right, you can make a smart upgrade and walk away with your finances intact and even ahead. So here's the bottom line. Do your homework, understand the trade-offs, and don't let the dealer rush you into a decision that might cost you in the long run. The right move could put you behind the wheel of a new car and leave money in your pocket. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this, and check out our car review channel, Car Smarts. You can support me by buying me a cup of coffee, and if you want even more content, check out the links in the description. I'm Lauren Fix. Thank you so much for watching.